All right, guys, we're gonna talk about what you talking about, Willis? Talking about the first episode of The Bachelor with our girl Claire Crawley, who's so fucking fine.
She's so hot.
And
we definitely have to put up a picture of
fire.
her of the first night. Because that dress, she was serving looks in that dress. Can we just
Yeah.
say? I couldn't stop looking at her. I'm like, she's so hot.
She's
like,
so.
Her body's sick.
She has like the perfect titty to thigh ratio. I said that when we were watching it. It's like just not. It's fucking real deal, made of steel.
She's
Nothing's
so
fucking
hot.
fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She looks real. No fucking stupid lip fucking injections.
I know.
She's just fucking straight fire.
Fuck those.
Well, how old is she? 39.
Yeah. I know. We're
She's
fucking
fucking
old.
fine wine, baby.
But no, she's so
fine wine.
She's it. She is it.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so this is what happens. We started off, and there was quarantine, so now all the guys and her are fucking in La Quinta Inn, and they filmed the whole like season there.
From what we
gather. And
has it been confirmed that she was talking to one of the guys during quarantine before they started filming? Was that something that was confirmed?
pretty much much as we're gonna get.
Well, then isn't
Stop,
that
bud.
breaking the rules?
Seems that way. I never knew. There's never
rules
been
were meant to be
rules like
broken.
that because they never even know the people before day one. So that's why this is a little fucking
It's a
interesting.
little different.
Okay, so it starts off. Usually when a new season starts, they start off with that fucking 25-minute montage. It's like, hey, I'm ready for love, and like I usually
And she's like, oh,
hate
we're
it.
doing push-ups.
I usually hate it. I love this one. Maybe just because I love Claire so much.
Yeah.
Usually it's like 20 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like them and they're walking down a beach, like looking at the sunset.
Oh,
Like,
wait,
I'm so
you know what I'm thinking
over
of?
that shit.
They didn't do, like, the promos that they do for the guys. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about her.
They
But
do
yeah, they
their
didn't do
mini
that
clips
either.
of, like, hi, I live home with Benji, and it's like a dog, and they live in fucking
I
Utah.
think probably because a lot of people talk shit about that because no one. It's so dumb. It's the worst.
And then it's like you focus on people that don't stay.
Not even that. Just like no, we'll find out. Like this, it's like a fake
Yeah, it
thing that
was.
you're giving us anyway. So
No,
it's
so
like
instead
means nothing.
instead they did COVID tests, and we waited for results.
Oh
That's
my
what
god!
that
I'm glad you
season
brought that
looked
up because when like I said it when we were watching it, so that like they're obviously talking about COVID, how they had to freeze filming, and then fucking Chris Harrison knocks on a door. It's like so dramatic, and she's like, "I can't wait to see what I got on my COVID test to see if like I passed." Like she opens the door without a mask. Chris answers without a mask. Like cameras obviously in hand. Everyone's like there, and they're like, "Claire, you tested negative. You are officially ready to go." I'm like, like, the Chris is so fucking corny and annoying. Obviously, I love the whole show, but it's like, stop with that corny ass shit. Like, enough.
Yeah, I think this year your tolerance is probably a lot lower, only because Claire is the shit, and she's so
Yeah,
real
it's
and
true.
down to earth. Like we're not here for it.
And then Amanda almost has a fucking mental breakdown when in that package they talk
Oh
about
my
Claire's
God.
life. And
Okay, so here it is.
Yeah.
She talks about having COVID, and some people really isolated and quarantined. I mean, don't get me wrong. I came to my mom's, my sister came here, my aunt came, and like, granted, we stayed in our little net, but like, there was people out there that like didn't see their parents for like fucking 5 months. I could never do that. Like, I'm here almost. I basically live here, but. So to hear that, and her mother has dementia, and she's in
And
old
Alzheimer's.
people's home. Dementia is the form of,
She said both.
yeah, because it's like a form. One is a form of the other.
And she's in the worst place in a fucking old person's home. That's like
I know.
where this shit kicked off.
I know.
Fucking brutal.
So she doesn't have an ex-husband or any children. It doesn't seem like she has any siblings. Her mother is in this home, and then we find Johnny Anthony already knew because she was on Bachelor
Juan Pablo,
years
who was
ago.
a fucking dirt scumbag.
Yeah, so she's like known in Bachelor Nation.
Yeah, 7 years ago.
But so he's talking to her about a DVD or something that her late father, who passed away.
So sad.
So wait, he filmed it.
Like a couple weeks before he died.
No, right. But for her to play,
I'm pretty sure it's, if I remember correctly, it's for her to give it to the guy who she marries on their wedding day. Like I'm 90%. I'm like 90% sure that's what it is.
And she's
How
never
sad
watched
is that?
it.
She's
She's
never
never
watched
watched
it. And he's been dead, and you've never watched it. That's just.
She's
I feel like
really-
I'd break down and watch it
she's-
just to hear Sid
it.
see him.
And the fact that she's like, and she's waiting for
I
love to
know.
play, because you know what, she probably feels like it's not for me, you know.
And not even that,
It's for
she's
my
been
future
engaged
husband.
too. So at least then you were tempted, and she still didn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know she's the one.
She's literally what the
Yeah, so I
Bachelor
cried
is
over
made
that.
for.
But other than that, it was. I feel like it was your typical million guys.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to do different things to impress her. One came out in a blog.
Not as much as usual, I think.
Okay.
They had some corny ass shit. Like, I get that. Like the
Someone
producer's like, "Hey, who wants to have the fucking pinwheel?" Like it's almost like charade. It's like people. I can imagine as like people like picking props. Like, oh, I'll do the fucking. Who wants to do the ironing board? It's like. There's no way these guys are thinking like, oh, let me go in with a Maserati. Like, you're in quarantine. Where'd you get the Maserati? Yeah, that guy. Speaking of that guy, that fucking what's his name? Benton.
I'm never gonna.
No, Bennett.
Bennett.
His name is Bennett. I said off like I don't even think his name is actually Bennett. He just picked the biggest douchebag name he could fucking find.
He looks like your typical Wall Street fucking.
He's skin peeler. Oh, who's the guy who was on Wall Street? He's a serial killer. Christian Bale plays him. Psycho. American Psycho.
Oh, so that is
He looks like American Psycho.
Oh, so it's him.
Yes.
Okay.
He looks like, and then he comes in a fucking 3-piece suit.
Scarf.
It looks like a fucking Nexium scarf from the
Hugh
Vow.
Hefner wears them.
It's like a satin fucking like shawl. Like, who the fuck do
it
you
comes
think?
in a Rolls Royce. What a fucking tool.
Like, do you expect to believe that's your Rolls Royce? We're in quarantine in a pandemic.
You're from New York. We're in Cali.
Like, what do you, oh my, he just looked like I'm calling him skin peeler from now on. He just looks at that and he just smiles and he just looks.
He got out of the car and I was like, "Oh, you definitely are like a Wall Street guy." You could just tell, like
when he got out of the car, I was thinking
smiling classes, so they just look like a douchebag.
Right.
Do whatever face makes you
saw
look
Wall
like
Street?
A douchebag.
I saw a bunch of people's skin in his basement.
No, there was another one. There was
in his basement.
The other one was like that. The one that the chef. Pete,
oh God! Fucking when the moon hits the sky.
You catch him looking, and he's kind of like, "Did I lock the basement with all the fucking women that I have chained in the basement?" Name? I think it was Pete.
This guy named
Maybe
Pete.
That's not
he looks like
he's a chef.
He looks like a French chef, but like an embryo version. Like he looks like he'd never fully developed. And I think that's why it's my favorite thing, because like the Bachelor is self-aware, so sometimes they'll linger on someone's face if they're making like a weird face, like intentionally because they know it's funny. And there's one scene I literally couldn't breathe. He's just like, look, his eyes are down. He's just looking like his little mustache. And he's just
that was creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Another thing I wrote down here: horny. 3 exclamation marks.
You don't spell horny with an E.
Horny. That's an extra E to emphasize. You don't know about that. And 3 exclamation points. No, Claire is so fucking horny.
Only
you can
just
in general, even just talking about the idea, even when she she's just in quarantine for so long, you could tell she's just like bursting at the fucking
Don't they say like women in their 40s? Isn't that like when
who the fuck would I know? I don't know. I hooked up with one woman in their 40s, and she was my friend's fucking mom.
Oh,
she was black and gross. And she wasn't gross because she was black. She just happened to be black. And she also happened to be gross. Okay. Another thing I wrote down: therapy. First Bachelorette they ever mentioned therapy on the whole thing, which was so great.
Who else would be more pro therapy than me?
The Dalai Lama.
No,
I just
probably
made that
not.
up.
That's probably like against their religion.
That's true. Both fuck.
Either way.
Yeah, therapy.
I am
therapy.
Here for it.
It was great. Normally they try to make everyone like pristine and like, hey, I own a fucking.
Well, no, because the trend is mental health. Everyone cares about mental health now.
Right. I wrote inspiring.
The people that really care about it, good for you.
Yeah, it was good that they kept that in. That she's like, yeah, I worked on myself, abusive relationship, yada yada yada. It was fucking great. What else do you have? Any other notes?
No, my notes sucked because I was like, we're actually watching it.
I had that. The first thing I noticed was that 6'8" dude, and everyone. Remember, we were going through the bios, and I was like, why is everyone wearing that T-shirt with the buttons at the top?
Yeah.
Now the thing is, all the guys come out the limo. Everyone's wearing high water pants.
That's
no socks and loafers.
Loafers.
Our fucking cousin wears them. I'm like, dude, you don't even like it. You're just wearing it because other people are wearing it. You know like I know you don't like it. Like it's so fucking annoying.
The white men, the settlers that came here.
Pilgrims?
Were they called pilgrims?
The Pilgrims? Thanksgiving?
Yeah, they're with the high pants and the long shoe. Like that's what I'm just thinking.
Oh, like, yeah, with the buckle on the shoe and shit.
No, Quaker. I don't know what the fuck it is, yeah. but that's what it is.
Like you don't like. I know it doesn't. It doesn't look good.
Some guys but aesthetically, it looks like, oh, that looks nice. But then I'm like, you're so corny that I couldn't even date you.
But mildly in some sort of Caribbean flair. Like if it's like if you're going to a wedding where it's hot out, I get that because that's like a style. You're wearing high pants and no socks because it's hot. It matches like it matches the temperature as well. You wouldn't wear that just like going out in on a winter night. You look ridiculous. Like you look.
No, I don't want my guy to have Tim's on.
And then not only is that style bad, the guy who's 6'8", like Papa. I get they're high waters, but it looks like you're wearing booty shorts because you're so fucking.
There was like this much of the leg showing.
Yes, I can almost see his kneecap.
It was too much.
Like enough, and then the loafers. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's real tough.
Not shocked.
Enough. What else is here? Oh, fucking Kenny. I wrote Kenny, scumbag greaseball. That was one with the coiffed hair.
The tattoos.
Tattoo, boy band.
All the stars, American flag. Like, stop.
He's always wearing a tank top. Like, Bubba,
wasn't even alive for 9/11, and it's like fucking.
Like, we get it, dude. You're America. Like, enough.
No, it's one of those. I see right through him.
Why is your hair so coiffed? I understand. You're meeting a pretty girl. You know, you want your shit tight. You want to look good. It's in the clouds. It's so fucking high. His hair goes like you have to use so much product to get it like that. As you're doing it, when you're in the third story of your hair, you don't think maybe this is a little ridiculous.
Too much.
Maybe it's a little too much. He has like toothpicks like holding it up like inside of it. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Then there's like 75 Blakes, all of which I cannot distinguish from each
Blake
other.
Blake M.O., Blake M.O.N. It's like, dude, a lot of Blakes.
There was a Blake that looked like a husky. For some reason.
Oh, that was the one that she
made out with. That was the first person. He gets the first rose that night. Not the impression rose. We all know who gets
She
that.
likes her because he apparently during quarantine reached out to her via back channels and social media.
Yeah.
And broke the rules and reached out to Claire. But
which
she said she
thinks
liked
is
it.
Super cute.
Yeah, because I think her mom was. He asked about how her mom is.
Her mom fell in the nursing home and broke her nose.
Brutes? Goots.
Yeah.
This girl cannot catch a break.
Yeah,
I hope she's married. I hope she's impregnated at this very moment.
Me too.
Wouldn't that be something at the live event? She just has a fucking baby.
Aww, I would lose it.
I would lose it. I have Mike here as a sweetie pie, but I think he goes home. He has like long hair. That's the guy who said look like Gavin.
Yes. Yep.
Like him.
He does go home. He goes home.
Tyler C. I wrote Where Are Your Lips?
That's the KKK guy from West Virginia. He literally looks like he's part of the KKK.
Where are your lips, Bob? They ran away,
He left
Bob.
them at the American
He left them at the
Legion
rally.
Hall.
Everyone leave your lips. I don't want anyone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he comes in with some drama night one. Apparently he knows
Yosef.
He knows Yosef.
I don't even need my notes. Like, come on. What's even happening? Can we have a conversation here?
He knows Yosef. I guess from back home from West Virginia. And apparently a mutual friend of his, a girl, reached out and was like, hey, just so you know, this guy Yosef being super creep. Messaging DMs.
Yeah.
We come to find out that there's an alleged video saying "sweetheart, baby, this, that."
No one cares.
So he confronts him. Claire goes, "Wait, who was it?"
Don't even tell me the rest of the story. She
Yosef,
grabs the other guy.
wait.
She makes them duke it out.
Yosef, who was it? Tyler C. Stay right there. Grabs Tyler C.
She keeps the guy who is allegedly speaking to the other guy.
She keeps Yosef, who looks like he just doesn't look, and he just doesn't look like there's something wrong. Like he looks like he's like. Can like snap, like he looks like there's like like a little crazy inside.
He might have like some type of diagnosis.
Maybe diabetes.
No, more like a mental health diagnosis.
Yeah, Bennett asshole have that.
Yep.
Oh, that's the first guy we talked about, AJ. Not that there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
He went home.
But he's definitely gay, and he's definitely insane.
Just because you do ass stuff doesn't make you gay.
He did ass stuff.
Just kidding.
Oh my god! I was like, I fucking missed that. You know, but here's the thing. Maybe a spoiler alert. They all the guys that get sent home apparently they might keep them around. So if the
because later on we have to get a new bachelorette. Then we have the guy. Who's the black guy with the forehead?
Oh my god!
The forehead down to his ass crack.
Easy, yo. Amanda said this. Wait, who said it? I forget who said it. Maybe I just thought about it. We were talking about.
Definitely me.
You said it out loud.
Yeah, you're peeing yourself.
Yo, so this guy, and we're talking, named Easy. He's like a enthusiastic black man with a salmon suit. Looked good.
Cute.
Played football. And I was like, dude, he's a nice guy, but, he's got a big forehead, You can land a fucking 747 on that up. And Amanda goes, his forehead goes goes back so far, it's touching his ass crack. And I thought it was a fucking. I couldn't breathe for like a while. I was hysterically
There's like
laughing.
a dinosaur. I don't know.
Because it was so. Just think about it. Like his forehead goes so far back, it's touching his ass crack. Like I thought it was the funniest fucking thing.
Well, there is a dinosaur. I want you to find the picture of the dinosaur who has the headpiece that goes like this. No, it's the headpiece and it goes all the way back.
God. It's like a horn.
We'll put it.
Like a horn.
And here it is.
The thing with the long horn.
Yeah, it's all the way back to its ass crack. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we think Claire ended up breaking the rules because while she was in quarantine, we think that she was talking to...
That's what the fucking rumors are on the street.
Former football player, now model.
The guy who's on the show, Dale. Not that they knew each other before the show, but they knew once filming stopped, she got wind of who was on her season. I think they reached out to each other. We think. This could all be wrong.
But, like,
we could say
it can't be. It can't be
No,
wrong.
I'm saying the way it happened.
Where
like,
did
we don't
you
really
even
know.
hear that? Why do we even think that?
I think it came out that Tasha was quarantining and she wasn't posting on social
media.
media.
No, but where did we hear that she was talking to him early?
I think people are just extrapolating it because how else would they?
Oh, I thought we knew for sure.
No, nothing's for sure.
No.
Nothing is for sure.
If it's not, that's wild because she meets him and she's like, I think he's
That's what I wrote. I wrote Dale and I wrote she was dripping. She literally stops it, starts crying
her pussy
during entry.
Everything's
pussy
wet.
Is dripping.
Everything.
Her armpits dripping. Eyes dripping.
Like,
from dripping.
Everything.
Everything's wet.
So, but like, and Chris Harrison even said like you're the first person. Like it's where they're all meeting each other, and she's
for the
like,
first time.
I think that's my husband.
Like,
and I'm like,
what?
You've known him for 0.4 seconds.
0.4 seconds.
That's why
she breaks down, has an emotional fucking breakdown when she meets him.
But if they didn't,
then
that's crazy.
Then she's a psychopath.
No, then maybe they're just really soulmates.
Here I wrote, stop with the fucking no socks and short pants. Enough. Oh, who was the guy? Amanda goes, this guy looks like fucking the physical manifestation of the of Roger from Doug. The fucking...
I like him.
You like him now?
Do I?
No, the guy with the douchebag hair that jets back.
And the nose.
I forget who he is.
I know, we have to find it. He looks like the
guy
guy from Doug. What was his name from Doug? Roger.
Roger Klutz.
Oh my god.
He was a bad guy.
Well...
Fuck, what's his name?
I don't know. We're definitely going to get it, and we're going to have a picture of him, obviously. He's going to be side by side next to
Looks
Roger.
just fucking like... I was fucking dying. Okay. Another thing I was saying that came up... Oh, it was because when it was that fight between Yusef and Tyler C. When they're on the couch.
We'll call him Tyler K.
He goes, previous to that conversation, you know, this show became so big that there's like kind of a game plan that people know how to like operate. Like you go in, you tell a sad story, you tell them you like family, you say you like your mom. It's like, you know, like things guys say to like get the girl, like, you know, it's like a game. Everyone knows like what to say, unless you're the shy guy who doesn't say anything. Everyone knows the game plan. You don't go, yeah, I work out, I fucking... You go, oh, I'm a mama's boy. I love my mom. My niece is so pretty. Like, it's like everyone knows. You play the fucking classics. So Yosef is like talking about his daughter and like this, that. And then later on we find that this guy's fucking DMing chicks when he's supposed to be on Claire's season. So I go, listen, just because you have a fucking dying grandma or you have a cute daughter or your niece, you just braid your niece's hair, it doesn't make you a good person. It just doesn't. Everyone has a grandma, and everyone's grandma's gonna die. Right. Like, you're not special that, like,
because you feel sad about
because, like, you have a family.
Right.
Like, it's like, oh, I'm close with my mom. It's like, you could still be a piece of shit. And then when they're in the argument, he brings it because this is basically what he goes. He goes, Claire, what about, I told you about my daughter. Remember, I'm a good guy, right? It's like, that's basically what you sounded like.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking loser.
He sucked.
Oh, the Husky guy's name is Blake, by the way. Good guy, really like him.
It's not a hussy, it's a...
Husky.
What
were you saying before?
I remember.
Was it with Roger Klutz?
No.
Anyway, I think we have a lot of not good guys for like
to
marry.
The thing with this season is that like we're already knowing that Claire leaves early because she finds somebody like after a couple episodes.
She stops filming early. Who knows
She's like,
if
I'm done.
Leaves,
She's like, I don't even want to be here for the rest of the Bachelorette because I already know who I want to be with, and she leaves with that guy.
So give me your theory.
And we pretty much know
theory.
what guy that's gonna be. So now I'm just super excited for Tayshia's season. Like I really like her, so that's gonna be really fun.
I think we're never gonna stop seeing Claire. I think we're gonna. There's no way she just goes home. I think
like every other third episode they're gonna go visit.
I think she has to stay there.
No.
She definitely does. You think she just goes home after 12 days? She definitely quarantines there, and I think like she'll be there to the end. And if like they're probably just gonna just play out their love story, and if they get married, I think they'll both get engaged at the end.
That would be nice. We'll see. I'm anxious to see. I even said it. I said the way they did this season was super good. So if you guys like the show, watch it so you can know what the fuck we're talking about. It's good.
And they're both hot. Tayshia's so fucking hot, who's coming in, and Claire's so fucking hot.
I'm so excited. It's good. And for people that watch The Bachelor, because even me, I didn't watch it for seasons. Like I only watched on this one. I was really excited about because we know Claire from years ago, and I happen to love her. So.
Now they're both like chicks who aren't like little prissy like fucking Instagram fucking models.
No, they're like
this isn't Jersey Shore. Like you know what I mean? It's
even though we love Jersey Shore.
But that's like complete garbage trash, like Doritos, which I love.
I don't even think that.
What?
No, I think there's worse TV shows.
Maybe that's mine because I don't know anything worse than that. I love it. I'm obsessed with
all the shows that you don't watch, the ones that are like really bad. Like no, there are
like
ones
fucking
that you
loving fucking hip hop.
Yeah, like or whatever. Like some of them are just like you wouldn't even watch because they're so bad.
It's like you so kiki that JoJo said he went to the game and went Nevi.
I'll watch the original Basketball Wives because I love Shawnee O'Neal. That's my girl. And fucking Evelyn Lozada.
She was
so hot.
She's only 70 years old.
I'll watch those. But all the other ones with this one and that one, Atlanta, ain't nobody got time for that.
Alright, so now we have a week to fucking look forward to it. So everyone catch up.
Johnny Anthony never watched Dancing with the Stars, so that's something that we can't talk about.
I gotta do that. Maybe I'll do it tonight. There's nothing else on.
So good.
Maybe I'll do that.
You just don't even watch the stories or the scores. Like just watch everyone dance. It's like so cute.
Like I saw there's Disney Night, which I'm fired up about.
You're fired up? It was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, Halloween's coming up.
Wait, we have to figure out.
Excited about the outfits. Excited about the outfits. We're gonna look so fucking good. And boobs is out, ass is out. Hit it. Anyway. We gotta go.
It's gonna be fun.
We gotta go.
Okay, so cheers to another good episode.
This was Amanda last week. Like, is there more wine?
Yeah, I don't even think that was last week. I think that was more episodes ago. You got it all twisted.
There was 2 weeks ago where you just kept sipping.
You got it all twisted. I'm like this. Is there any more?
Breaking the glass. Get inside. All right, guys, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Bye.
We love you.
Bye, Felicia.
And if you enjoyed the song that I sung, why don't you look it up? Elmo Grouch saying Vanessa Williams. Give it a shot.
You like it?
This the way it is. Better wait 3 and I mix it in. Break your ankles cause your paper's thin. Money sign, that's what baby paper is. I don't care about that though. Gotta go down low. Got a new single, go down low. Been working so hard in the house.